Alright guys, doing a fitting on the rear seats of the brand new 2024 Mitsubishi Triton. We're doing it in a GLX Plus. So we're going to be doing it in the canvas grey. So let's get started. Alright, so you would have got many pieces, maybe opened it up and thought, well, where does everything go? So that's what we're going to talk about today. So first off, you'll have 3 headrests for the rear bench. Now, 2 of them will be the same, which are the 2 outside ones. They don't have a specific side, so you don't have to worry about which side they go on. The only one you have to worry about is the smaller one, which says CTR on the end of that code. CTR means center, so that's just something to keep in mind on when you're doing those. You will have got your fold down armrest that has the Black Duck logo on it, and that's why this model is the AR. So that's why it has AR on the end. It stands for the armrest model. You will have got your base, which is the part that you sit on, and your backrest, the part that your back goes against. So first off, we'll start with the base. All right, so what I like to do first is I like to get in a semi-set position. So just go around and put all the corners over on both sides. You'll notice there's heaps of little flaps and everything. We'll get to all those soon. But the first thing is, what I want you to do is try push these back flaps in that gap back there, because they're going to reach down and connect to the carpet Velcro on the back, as well as these little ones. Don't forget about them. Make sure you tuck all those back, get them sorted. This one too. After that, you'll find that on the sides there are these 2 long Velcro straps, so they actually wrap around the outside of the seat and connect to the Velcro that's on the front here. So you just pull it nice and tight and connect that Velcro, and that'll fold under the seat if need be. Same with the other side. That's that done. Next, what you need to do is you actually need to put the seat down so you have access to everything. Alright, so once you've pulled the seat forward, you'll see all these straps that are out the back. So what you want to do is you want to go between the back of the base at the bottom, right here. I don't know if you can see my hand. Right on this back part, you want to put it in between that and that metal bar. And you want to do that with all of them. And then with the one on this side, it's got the little strap, so that actually wraps around the bar back onto itself. So do all those first. After you've done these 2 straps here, another thing to keep in mind is you've got these Velcros at the bottom. So what you need to do is you just need to pull them nice and tight down and put them underneath the seat, and they will connect to the carpet at the bottom. So make sure you do those 3 at the bottom there. So next we're going to do the armrest. So what you want to do is you want to pull that down. Now the hole on the front of this is where the cup holder parts are. So what you want to do is you want to try slip that over, pull down nice and slowly just so it's all nice. Try keep it nice and straight. And then what you need to do is this back flap actually needs to go in between the gap at the bottom of it, and that'll wrap around to the top part here and go straight back onto this side. And then you'll probably want to tuck these little side flaps in, and then that's done. Next is the backrest. So when you're undoing this, just make sure that the part that goes on the front is where that weird looking gap bit is. It's got 2 open spaces, so that can go behind the armrest, and the armrest is on the front of it. So that's the front. So what you want to do is, first of all, you want to put it behind this seat belt. Next, what you want to do is you want to pull that seat forward again, because this actually goes on top, so you have to slide it over. Make it easier for yourself. You can undo these back Velcros. What you have to do is you might have to pull that armrest forward so you can be able to tuck this in to that gap. But try align all these eyelets first, and then you'll know it's a bit more straight. So put that gap in, push it all nice and flat, and then push that bottom part down below, and then the Velcro flap at the bottom of the armrest goes in between that gap like the armrest cover did. So you want to push it through, try grab it with the other hand, and that'll just sit in there for now. like so. Next thing is pull that seat forward again. Now this bottom flap needs to go underneath. Tuck that in behind. And make sure you go above these two isofix points at the bottom, the two metal loops. Make sure you go above them. Pull the seat forward again and you should be able to see that flap. So pull that nice and tight all the way through. There you go. Now with this back piece, you want to pull that down as well on both sides, and you want to connect that Velcro up. And then pull this bottom one up, and that's going to go underneath so this can attach to it. So just run up your hands along and just lift it up and attach it like that. There you go. Now what you want to do is you want to just check all this is all nice and flat and ready, and that's all good. Now what's left is the headrest covers. The good thing that Mitsubishi did is if you don't know which side is meant to be the front of the headrest, they've actually labeled it underneath with an arrow pointing forward. So that's the front. So keep in mind this top part is the front. With the headrest covers, the tag that defines what the model is always at the front as well. So when you put it on, just make sure it's the same way. Pull that flap in and that one over. And that's one side. Make sure you put it in the right way too. Push that button. If you're having a bit of trouble, you can pull this forward. And that's how that works. Likewise with the other side. So keeping in mind, that's the front. Make sure you got the right one, not the center headrest. You've got the normal one. So again, slide that on, do the Velcro up. Same again, pull that forward. Press the button, and that'll go on. Now, lucky last is the center. Again, that's the top, so that's the front. Tag is on the front. Again, you'll say CTR on the back of it. That defines that it's the center. So that tag goes on the front. Slide it on. Pull the headrest forward. Pull the seat base forward. Push that on. Then you can pull that back, and that's done. Alright guys, there we go. That's the full video. So hopefully it made sense and answered any questions you might have. If you do have any more questions or any problems, feel free to contact us by message, call or email, and we'll be happy to help. So stay safe, stay protected, have a great day.